I'm going to show you how to touch up some scuff damage on a Kimco People scooter. So I've got quite a bit of damage. I bought it used and somebody had an accident. Not too bad, but you can see it's got quite a few scuff marks along the front and a little bit on the front fender. You're going to need several things. You're going to need some alcohol wipes. You're going to need your touch-up paint, which you can get at a dealership, and I'll tell you how to do that in a second. You'll need some fine sandpaper or a sanding pad. This is 320 grit, and you'll need some Q-tips or cotton swabs. If you don't know what color you need, the best way to get some touch-up paint is to go into a dealership and then just cruise around the lot with your scooter and find a vehicle that has about the same color as your scooter and get the VIN number off that car, go into the parts and service department, and then they'll look up the paint for you. So I've opened up one of the lens cleaner wipes, which is an alcohol pad. So I'm just going to get everything nice and clean before I sand it. I suppose if you really wanted to do this properly, you'd get some kind of fillers to fill in the scratches, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the paint for that and just try to sand down a little bit so to get an even surface. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that sanding. So now that I've sanded it, I've got another wipe ready. I'm going to wipe it down. Now that's prepped and ready for painting. So here's my touch-up paint from Honda. Shake it up really good. This paint tends to dry really quickly. As you can see, I already tried a test spot right here. And so you're gonna have to, what you have to do is lay down the paint really quickly with your brush in small patches, like about an inch wide, and then clean the edges up with the cotton swab. So here's what it looks like with the touch-up. It's looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's not visible at all from a distance. Here's the result. Here's what it looks like from a distance. You can't really see any touch-ups except for on the, what do you call this thing? This it's a flap that extends for it's a footrest. Because it's actually a two-tone bike. It's got a gunmetal silver footrest, so when I touched it up with the alabaster silver paint that I had, it's a little bit off. So I'm gonna have to get another paint for that. But the rest of it looks pretty good.